Hi guys, welcome to the Saving Money Show with me, your host Sean. I'm sorry I haven't uploaded more videos today. It is a day of rest, but that doesn't usually stop me. I want to let you know that over the next couple of weeks won't be so many videos uploaded. I am working on something and all will be revealed in time. So you may get more information in a video rather than video as it comes. I'm not going to waste time editing it, as I did a poll before and it said to me you want it as it comes out, but the rather than have it edited, the thing is that it also means that I may not be putting out about 7 videos a day for the next couple of weeks while I'm focusing on something else. Now I'm going to get a lot of information into this video. I hope you can stay to the end. I understand if you can't, but it's going to be a mix mash of things from Tesla, Blink Charging, Virgin Galactic and a whole load of other things, even a bit of political, you know. Yeah, well, the political thing, I'll get that over and done with. You heard the slogan, now build back better. Would have been better off saying I'm with her. You know, there's been plenty of good slogans in the past, like Make America Great Again, Obama's Hope. You know, they said everything and nothing. They promised nothing, but build back better. Ridiculous. They even lock her up, and you know, you could shout, you can't and you won't, but yeah, but we'll shout it anyway, and you have, we'll drain the swamp, and he did. All of his lawyers, top advisors, they've all been locked up. So anyway, that's as political as this channel gets. Some people love him, some people hate him. There's no middle ground with him. So Trump is a bit like Boris Johnson. You either hate him or you love him. They're both like Marmite. Anyway, on with the show. Virgin Galactic. The price has gone down so much, and they're issuing new shares. Now, no offense, these new shares are going to be a way to get the flight quicker, commercial flight quicker. These new shares are going to actually improve things. People were upset that the look from inside the cockpit was a computer rendering, and rightfully so, and it really hit the share price, as well as at the same time they were doing a share rights issue. But as you remember, I said a few months ago that then people weren't looking at the commercial side of it, not just going to space, but the fact that they could use it as doing a new way of traveling by traveling around the world in a supersonic jet. Now they're working with Rolls-Royce to do that, and you see Rolls-Royce's price has gone up. Well, Virgin Galactic's gone down. No. They basically come together with a company called Reaction, and for this linchpin technology, and they reckon this is going to really push it forward. Now you have to make your own mind up. Personally, I'm in Virgin Galactic. I may pick up a few more while it's low. I may even take a look at Rolls-Royce and Reaction. Anyway, let's move on to the next. And don't forget to hit that lovely like button, almost as lovely as me. Helps with the YouTube algorithm and getting the video out to more people. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Become part of the Saving Money Show family. We give each other hints and tips and updates about stocks and shares we talk about on the show. As well as that, you can ask me to look into any share you want, and I don't charge a Discord fee or ask for a Patreon. All I do ask is for you to comment in the box below and hit the like button. Even if you disagree with me, especially if you disagree with me, I like a debate. And if I do something wrong, I want you to call me on it so I can improve the channel. And why not check out the links in the description below? There's lots of offers. I've used each one of them myself. I wouldn't give you links if I haven't checked them out myself. If you're looking for a free trading platform which should trade your stocks and shares, you know, you can get a free share worth up to £200 for signing up and depositing a small amount. A free trade only requires a £1 deposit. The others require £100 or dollars, depending on which one you go for. Stake has over 3,500 US stocks on their books, which is the biggest one outside of the US. Whereas Trading 212 is one of the best and easiest platforms to use. But as I said, I use all three. Anyway, on with the show. Now we're looking at a penny stock that called Apex. And why are we looking at here? Look at the brands. High-Tech, who were incredibly big in the 80s, and they were sponsoring a lot of players in Wimbledon. Cherokee, Tony Hawk, Magnum. Now, Magnum, they have a contract with Royal Mail to provide the footwear. Now, Everyday California, Interceptors are on sale in Walmart. Liz Lounge, Point Cove, Side Art, Carol Little, 50 Peaks. Now, I think they've got some good brands there. I think they don't market it right. They get the right marketing team, then I think they can do well. Now, why am I so excited over this? No, it's a 73 cents share. I said when it was 69 cents, I was looking at it. You'll see in a minute. It was $150 a share in 15 years ago, and it's dropped. And then you see how just 5 years ago it went up to $59, and then it dropped again. So the slightest thing can move this up. The volume isn't large for a company that's been around as long as they have. What are the issues around it today? They are facing delisting from the Nasdaq. And before you start going, oh no, they're being delisted, that's going to affect the share price. So what are the two options? They can either appeal, they can either take it and go over the counter, which will affect will affect the share price, or they can do what a lot of companies do, and a reverse split. Now, we've heard a lot about stock splits. What is a reverse split? Now, basically, they will say to them, you give me 20 shares worth $5 and I'll give you $100, one share worth $100. Although it's different in this sense, but that's basically the gist of it. And they will get it up over $1. The reason it's being delisted is purely because they've been unable to keep it over $1 for the last 2 years. Sorry, for the last year. And that breaches the rules of NASDAQ. And they do stock split instantly, they get to stay in. Now, people aren't a fan of stock splits. Usually they get told keep away from stock splits, because we've heard about Tesla and Apple. Sorry, not stock splits, reverse stock splits. Usually Apple and Tesla and companies that do stock splits, they do it because they know they've got enough money to last them after the stock splits, and it usually provides confidence in the company. Whereas those that do reverse stock splits, usually they don't, and they don't have confidence they'll get out of it, the hole on their own, and they will, it's like a last ditch. Now, it's trading below the book value. It's not a surprise considering all the brands. I think they need to be marketing that Tony Hawk, and the liabilities are 77.5 million and the assets are 83 million. So the debt to equity is okay. It's not great, but it's okay. And they've got 1.2 million cash in hand. Well, I think it's worth going into, and I would start taking profits around the 115, 125 mark first of all, and then second tranche 160. You know how I do things with these kind of companies. I would take out my initial investment when I hit my first price point, and then I take out a bit more on the next. Anyway, we move to the next one. Blink Charging Company. Now, what a ride that's been on. So glad people slag me off for selling at 11, especially when it went to 12, saying you're losing out. Yeah, I bought in at 6. And let's go into it. I've done a video on this. Now, do I think they're innocent on all this? No. Do I think they're guilty? No. I think they have some charging points that are marked up wrongly. I think they have some that aren't working completely, and they need to get this sorted. But that's something every charging network has. I mean, dealt with PodPoint in the UK and a couple of others like Green Energy, and they're not void of all these mistakes. Now, the thing that makes me think, and believe me, I'm not in Blink at the moment, and when I did the videos I wasn't in Blink, so I didn't gain out of this. I haven't bought back into Blink, so I won't gain at the moment. The company that brought out a report is known for shorting companies. They're known for bringing out reports like this. Not all are true. What makes me think this one isn't true is that not one person's name is on the report. So it could have been me, you, anyone writing it. And I'm starting to think a majority of the reports they put out are fake, and if it turns out that one of them or two of them are true, it's just pure luck. So it might be worth putting some of your profit from Blink into keeping with the charging. There is a company, if you remember I spoke about crowdfunding, that it was on crowdfunder called Charge ASAP. Now this one, it can be used on any smartphone, and it has 200 watts charge. Now it's making noises, can charge 2 laptops simultaneously. I did look at this, funnily enough. Why didn't I invest in it? Because it's a huge thing, and I thought people aren't gonna want that. It's too big. They want small charging power banks. But it has one cable that will fit Apple, Android, Huawei, all these things, which I find in itself is a good thing, because I thought all these ones were proprietary. So I thought they wouldn't be able to use them for other things. Now we're looking at a REIT, Well Tower. Now this deals with medical and senior living facilities, and it's at a discount. It's almost half of what its highs were. P ratio is at 18, and it gives a 4.43% dividend. Now, so you've got a REIT that can double in value, and for those of us in the UK who have to pay withholding tax, so then we will end up getting 3.75% dividend. But it's in the healthcare sector. Senior living facilities are predicted to gain because people getting older and getting sicker, and also the medical facilities. So I think this is one. The dividend growth is good. Their actual growth is good. Now, Collier Creek Holdings. Why am I looking at this? It had a run up, and pardon me, I sold some of it, but it's had a bit of a pullback. Now, I did a video about Wkhs before. Now, I think this is one that this is where you should have got in. If you saw my video, you would have, and then it's come back again. Now, if it comes back anymore, it might be worth going in. I think about $12. Anyway, I wanted to let you know. Another penny stock I'm looking at, Titan Pharmaceuticals. Why? I think it's if you can see here, it goes up, comes back down. Whenever it goes down, it comes back up again, and it's had a pullback. I think it will go back up again, and we start looking at it. There's so we see there financials. Right, total liabilities are 8 million. Current assets are 8.3 million. So it's current assets that outweigh its total liabilities. Yeah. And cash at end of period is 5.5 million. So I think it's one to look into, as is Co-Crystal Pharma. Sorry, I'm rushing, but I'm trying to go in there. You may notice some of these I spoke about before. Ever Media Group. I think some of these are primed to go fairly soon. Laramide Resources. Pan-Orient Energy Corp. Now I found this by accident. It wasn't by screening or anything. I just found it by accident. I come across it. The volume is incredibly low. I thought, the price, the volume, is it worth looking into this? You know, there's no news on it. I'm thinking, yes, it's, if you look at it, it's got highs in the year of 4 or 5 times what it is at the moment. But then I did look into it, and you see how the book value per share is 5 times what it is. The balance sheet now, total liabilities is 11.2 million. Current assets is 25.5 million. Total assets 146.6 million. Now, cash flow 25.8 million. Now, this is a company that should be going up. It's ready to drill a new well in Indonesia. The chart is looking good. You know, a lot of people are saying anything under 70 cents is well worth buying. I think this is one we should be going in. Scottish Mortgage Investment Trust, I spoke about before. For those of you in the UK who can't go into the ARC ETF, this is probably the closest thing. No. Other than that, there's not really much else. Sorry about that. Oh, don't know how you guys put up with me. I'm putting myself to sleep. Anyway, that Apex, I think, is one to look for. Do I think it'll go back to $150 a share? No. But do I think it can go to $1.20, $1.60? Yes. And once it does the reverse split, that's what I think will happen. And remember, I'm a cautious guy. I don't like to gamble my money. Anyway, if you like any of tonight's entertainment, don't forget to comment in the box below. And don't forget to hit the like button. It really does help with the YouTube algorithm. And I'll see you in the next video. Stay safe, stay savvy, stay investing. Goodbye.